Dust, poeira, speed, velocidade, rage, fúria. Estes são os elementos a dominar.
Welcome to the fifth and final stage of the BP Ultimate Rally Raid Portugal. All hail the new World Rally Raid champion, Daniel Sanders. Dakar, Abu Dhabi, South Africa and now Portugal. The Australians won 4 out of 4 and his perfect season continues. Well, Chucky securing the championship crown with 1 round to spare. Victory this week actually makes it 5 in a row, going back to Morocco 2024. We are running out of superlatives to describe just how good Sanders is right now. So what's the secret to his success?
Hard work, mate. You just can't give up. I think I've been through a lot of bad times, and I know what I need to win, and I don't give up. I keep pushing and working for it. It's not just talk, you can back it up. So there's no better feeling than that, I don't think.
It was a question of what might have been for Tosha Sharina. The Spaniard's hopes of victory were shattered yesterday when he strayed off course, so he had to make do with second overall. But he showed this week that he is capable of beating Sanders.
We have to learn about everything. That mistake yesterday cost so much, maybe the rally of Portugal. But yeah, Daniel is doing a really good job. He deserves it, so good for them.
Completing the podium was another Red Bull KTM rider, Luciano Benavides, who was happy to get a solid result at his first event in Portugal. Faster 77 also happened to be faster than everybody else on this final stage.
I'm super happy with the team, with the bike. For Daniel, because he did an amazing job all year. He deserved the title. He won all the races, so really happy for him also. I don't know if I won the last stage, but yeah, if I won, I will be even more happy.
Sanders beating Sharina by 3 minutes 40 with Benavides 12.41 back in third. Skylar House completed the top 5 in Rally GP. We have our new world champion, but the battle for second place between Benavides, Sharina and Brabeck promises to be spicy. The party continued for the Red Bull KTM team in Rally 2 as Edgar Canet secured overall victory, vaulting his way to the top of the W2RC standings. The young Spaniard went all in to try to win today's stage, but he was denied by Benavides and Sanders. He described them as the best teammates in the world, and they are clearly inspiring him to shoot for the stars.
It was a really good week for me. I make a step in front. I feel confidence pushing with the navigation, with the bike, with everything. We make P5 in the overall, so I'm super happy with that. Keep pushing, keep training. We are making the good things, I think.
Michael Doherty is now up to second in the World Cup, having come third in Portugal. The South African wasn't satisfied with his rally though, saying he was never in contention at the sharp end of the standings. He's hoping for a bit of a mental reset next week to try to fix his confidence before Morocco. Canet won by 5.21 from Bruno Santos, who was on the podium every day this week. Newbies Preston Campbell and Alfredo Pellicer were 4th and 5th. Canet leads the World Cup by 14 points from Doherty. Thomas Zoldos completed a dominant victory in Rally 3, finishing over an hour clear of his nearest rival despite 27 minutes of penalties for arriving late to Parc Fermé. The Frenchman admitted it was a bit frustrating to be limited to 130 km an hour according to class regulations, but he was still very satisfied by coming 19th in the bikes overall. He was joined on the podium by Carlo Cabini and Ralph Monander, with defending champion Gonçalo Amaral 5th. Zoldos leads the World Cup by 5 points from Cabini. There was double delight for Gaetan Martinez in the quads as he celebrated overall victory in Portugal and in the World Cup. This was the final round of the season, and despite breaking his foot playing paddle over the summer, Martinez held off his teammates Antanas Kanopkinas to secure a memorable win.
I didn't think about it at the beginning of the year, but with these stage wins and some rally wins, then yeah, it was possible. So we continue to work hard and drive hard, and here we are. I think that's a great achievement.
A third CF Moto Thunder Racing 1-2 in as many rounds, with newcomer Alexi Varanya third, and that is also your final World Cup podium. Emotions at the finish line today, but who would be the winner in the ultimates? Moraes versus Latigan, 34 seconds the difference.
You know, we dedicate our whole lives to this, to be on this moment and to be fighting for the win.
Yeah, congrats, huh? Good job.
We'll come back to that. Elsewhere, João Ferreira rounded out his home rally on a high note with the final stage victory. The Portuguese driver was undone by big mechanical trouble on stage 3, but he's shown he can be up there with the fastest guys.
It's nice to close this rally with a victory stage. We need to be fast every single day in the end of the stage to try to fight for a rally. And we have the pace for sure, we just need to adjust. I need to adjust a few things, and for sure we'll come back stronger in 1 week or 2 weeks' time in Morocco.
Carlos Sainz dropped out of overall contention yesterday after a series of unfortunate events. Damaged steering, no oil, burnt clutch, but he said it's still been a very useful week. He and Lucas Cruz have had valuable seat time in the new Ford Raptor. El Matador happy with the speed, third again today, but not the final result, 24th overall. Well, Nasser Al-Attiyah also didn't have the week he was hoping for, even if he was 5th overall. The Qatari plagued by braking problems early on, although once Dacia fixed them, he came first yesterday and second today. Al-Attiyah unable to defend his crown in Portugal, but he remains on top in the W2RC.
I think we did last 2 days good run, and I'm quite happy, you know. What we can do, this is a motorsport, but okay, it will be very close, not easy, but we believe ourselves and we try to do our best.
Well, Dacia did finish with a car on the overall podium, that of Sebastian Loeb, but the Frenchman wasn't overly satisfied with third place. He shipped a lot of time changing the wishbone on stage 2. Without that, he might have been fighting for overall victory.
Could be much better. We had the speed to fight for better than that, but yeah, at the end, compared to the situation we were facing in the second day, the result is not too bad.
But all eyes were on the fight between Henk Latigan and Lucas Moraes for top spot. It emerged that the team's strategy had been to back Latigan for the win, given that he started the rally closer to Al-Attiyah in the championship. But in the end, it was settled out on the track. Moraes enjoying a clean run on the final day to win by 53 seconds. He becomes the first Brazilian to win a W2RC event, and you could see exactly what it meant to him.
Yeah, congrats, huh? Good job. Yeah, great fight. Sorry about that, but no. You know, we are racing driving. We are fighting to be the best in the world, huh? Yeah. But no, thank you. Yeah, good job, huh? Amazing. Yeah, you are a beast.
I just did what my heart was telling me. So, yeah, I know it's hard to not follow team instructions in this sport. I really know. I know this can cost my job, but I'm really happy, really. I fought my whole career to win one of the rounds of the World Championship. It's really hard. The level, we are the best driver in the world, and to be fighting with this level is unbelievable.
Então, a subir ao degrau mais alto do pódio. aqui no padrão dos descobrimentos. Lucas, ambiente de festa para a partida aqui.
It was an incredibly close rally with under a minute between Moraes and Lathaken. Christian Baumgart, another Brazilian, finished fourth. Al-attiyah now has Lathaken and Moraes breathing down his neck in the championship, while Toyota Gazoo Racing W2RC have secured the manufacturer's title. Well, NASA may not have won this week, but his team, NASA Racing, secured their first W2RC victory in the Challengers through Gonçalo Guerreiro. The Portuguese drivers stayed nice and consistent this week, and even if not everything was perfect, he brought his Taurus home nearly 18 minutes clear of the runner-up, Charles Munster.
Feeling very good. We had a good rally. I want to thank the team, Bruno. They made an excellent job. I'm really happy. I was really needing it. It's a good result for my career.
Nicolas Cavigliasso was happy to see the finish line today. He's had all sorts of issues this week. The brakes, the suspension, the dust, you name it. Luckily, there weren't major problems, so he finished inside the top 5 overall and remains the frontrunner in the W2RC. Guerreiro taking it by 17 minutes 48 from Munster, who was really happy with his performance this week. Cavigliasso will head to the final round in Morocco with a 29-point lead over Pau Navarro. Over in the SSVs, Alexander Pinto got what he came for, maximum points in the W2RC. The Portuguese star didn't overdo it because he wanted to get through without any major mechanicals, especially as this was his first outing in the Polaris. He and Bernardo Oliveira still came second overall. Now they'll try to finish the job in Morocco. The overall victory went to João Diaz, who seized control of this class on stage 2 and never looked back. The Sansag Racing driver won 2 stages and finished on the podium of the other 3. A former Portuguese and European champion in the T3s, he now adds a W2RC event to his CV.
Yeah, today it's a clean day. Really happy with this result. Winning in Portugal, it's so happy with this. And thank you for the team. The Portugal, it's so many drivers, it's a good drivers, and so many strong and another categories, but in SSV 1, 2, 3, yeah.
It was even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, with Diaz leading them in. His final margin of victory was 18 minutes and 26 seconds. In the Rally Raid Championship, Pinto leads his teammate Enrico Gaspari by 33 points. 4 down, 1 to go. This was the BP Ultimate Rally Raid Portugal. We'll see you in Morocco in a fortnight.